In the next 14 minutes, you're going to realize that your walls, your screen, and even the shirt you're wearing are quietly programming your brain. Colors are not just aesthetic, they are signals that change your hormones, your focus, your energy, and even how fast you think. By the time you finish this video, you'll know exactly which colors to put in your workspace, which to remove immediately, and how to use color psychology to boost your productivity by up to 31%. This is the same science quietly used by big brands to make you click, buy, and stay longer than you planned. Today, you'll use it for yourself instead. Stay to the end because you'll get a simple 30-day color transformation plan and a personal color profile you can apply today. Before we start, look around your room right now. What is the dominant color you see? Say it out loud and then type it in the comments. You'll understand why that matters in a few minutes. Let's clear up the biggest myth in color psychology. You've heard blue is calming or red is aggressive, but almost no one explains what's actually happening in your brain. So here's the real mechanism in simple terms. When light hits your eyes, your brain doesn't just see color, it converts that information into chemistry. The signals go to a command center called the hypothalamus, which helps regulate hormones, body temperature, sleep, and emotional responses. Different colors consistently correlate with different hormonal patterns in lab and field studies. In practice, that looks like this. Blue and green are often associated with dopamine and more stable focus, which support concentration and task persistence. Red is associated with heightened arousal and stress responses, which can be useful for urgency and short bursts of performance. Yellow is linked to mood and alertness, often used in environments where attention and positive affect matter. Color also influences cognition. Experiments in visual and learning research show that color elements can increase attention capture and memory performance compared to identical content without color. The key point: color is not just decoration. It alters how quickly you notice things and how well you remember them. Quick check: if you had to choose right now, do you want more focus, more creativity, or more energy? Remember your answer. You'll pick your colors based on that in section 4. Now that you understand that color changes your brain chemistry, let's turn that into a system you can actually use. Think of your life and workspace in 5 categories: focus, energy, trust, appetite, and rest. Each category has colors that tend to support that state. First, focus colors: blue, purple, and green. Blue is strongly associated with clarity, structure, and analytical thinking. It pairs well with tasks like coding, finance, deep work, and studying. People often report less decision fatigue and more consistent focus when blue dominates their main workspace. Purple leans into creativity and outside-the-box thinking. It's a great accent for brainstorming areas, design corners, or any space where you need new ideas instead of routine execution. Green is the recovery focus color. It's linked with natural environments and is easier on the eyes for long-term visual tasks. Green helps in spaces where you want sustained effort with lower stress, like reading corners or meditation-adjacent work zones. Next, energy colors: red, orange, and yellow. Red signals urgency, intensity, and action. This can be useful in places where you want short bursts of drive, like a sales board, a deadline area, or workout space. Orange sits between social and energetic. It works well in collaborative spaces and meeting rooms where you want people to talk, share ideas, and feel more open. Yellow is an attention magnet and mood lifter when used in moderation. Small yellow accents can help with alertness and perceived warmth in entrances or highlight areas. Trust colors show up everywhere in banking, tech, and healthcare branding. Blue again appears here because it signals stability and reliability. White creates a sense of space, openness, and cleanliness. Gray works as a neutral base, professional, understated, and non-distracting when you want the content, not the environment, to be the star. You'll notice that many restaurants lean heavily on red, orange, and yellow. These colors are often associated with warmth, appetite, and social energy. If you're designing a kitchen or dining space, using these colors intentionally can make the environment feel more inviting. Finally, rest colors, blue, green, and deeper purples. These shades tend to support lower arousal, reflection, and recovery. They are ideal for bedrooms, meditation corners, or any zone where you want your body to shift out of fight, flight, perform mode. Pause here, grab a piece of paper and list your main workspace, your rest area, your social collab area. Write which of these 5 categories each space should support most. You'll assign colors to them in the next section. Now let's apply this to your workspace with a simple formula. Think of your workspace in 3 layers: 60% primary color, 30% accent colors, and 10% detail colors. Your primary work area should carry your main focus color. For most knowledge work, blue or green is a strong choice. This includes your walls, main desk surface, large shelves, or the general color cast of your digital background if you work on camera. Your accent colors support specific activities. For creative tasks, introduce purple accents, art, lampshades, mouse pads, sticky notes. For meetings and collaboration, use orange or warm tones on chairs, artwork, or shared boards. And for rest and reset areas, add softer blues or desaturated greens in pillows, rugs, or corner chairs. The final 10% is where energy and signaling live. In call centers or high-energy zones, small red details maintain urgency: a clock, a reminder board, or a specific section of the wall. For reception or front-facing areas, blue elements signal trust, like logo backgrounds or feature walls. And in break rooms, warm, sociable colors like orange and yellow around tables or central gathering spots create a welcoming atmosphere. Here's a simple story to make this concrete. A small tech team struggled with afternoon crash around 3 p.m., low energy, slow decision-making, and more errors. They shifted their main workspace to cooler focus colors, added purple accents near brainstorming spaces, and used warmer tones only in break zones and social areas. Over the following months, they tracked fewer midday slumps, smoother collaboration, and better subjective well-being. If you could change only one thing in your workspace today, walls, desk, chair, or background, which would it be? Comment which one you'll start with and what color you're thinking about using. Environments matter, but people differ. Your personality and work style change how you respond to color. Let's build your quick personal color profile. Think about which type fits you best: analytical, creative, social, or leadership. If you're analytical, you like structure, data, plans, and checklists. Your primary color should be blue as your base, with neutral gray as your secondary to keep distractions low. Use blue for your main workspace and gray for tools and background elements. Be cautious with too much intense red around your desk. It can push you toward tension rather than clear thinking. If you're creative, you jump between ideas, brainstorm, and invent. Use purple near where you generate ideas and orange for energy and social brainstorming. Incorporate purple in your notebooks, wall art, or lighting, and use orange in collab zones or on whiteboards. Avoid too much gray, as it can dull your mood and reduce experimenting. If you're social, you get energy from conversation and being around others. Your primary colors should be orange in areas where you talk and collaborate, with yellow accents for warmth and approachability. Use these tones in chairs, cushions, or background items, especially where you interact with others. Too much cold blue in your key spaces can make interactions feel more formal and less natural. If you're leadership-oriented, you take charge, make decisions, and set direction. Use red in small, intentional amounts for authority and presence, with blue to maintain trust and calm. Apply red to key items like a binder, a backdrop detail, or a single accent wall, while using blue in the larger environment. Overly soft pastels can undermine the sense of decisiveness you want to project. Drop your type in the comments: analytical, creative, social, or leader, and add the color you'll test in your workspace this week. Now that you know your core colors, Here are advanced techniques to get more from them without repainting everything. First, the 3-second rule. People form a first impression of a scene, a page, or a thumbnail in just a few seconds. Use your key color in the first thing people see, your outfit on camera, the background behind you, or the dominant color in your slide cover. Align that color with the state you want to trigger: focus, trust, or energy. Next, the contrast principle. High contrast captures attention, low contrast reduces strain. Use higher contrast when you want people to notice and remember a key point, like a call to action on a slide. Use lower contrast and softer transitions in areas where you do long reading or deep work to protect your eyes and reduce fatigue. Then, the seasonal shift. Your environment outside your window changes through the year, and your internal state often shifts with it. In colder, darker months, introducing warmer tones, reds, oranges in small doses can help counter a dull environment. In hotter, intense months, using cooler blues and greens can support a calmer, more balanced state. Finally, color fasting. This means spending a short daily block in a simple, mostly single-color environment. For 15 to 20 minutes of deep work, remove visual noise, minimal patterns, one major color, no clutter. This reduces decision fatigue from your surroundings, making it easier to direct your limited focus toward what matters. Which hack will you test first? -3-second rule, contrast, seasonal adjustment, or color fasting? Write the name of the hack and the color you'll pair with it. Information without implementation changes nothing. Here is your simple 30-day color transformation plan. In week 1, assess. Take pictures of your main workspace from different angles. Note the 3 most dominant colors you see. Write how you feel at your desk at 9 a.m. to p.m. and 8 p.m. for 3 days. Your goal this week is awareness. In week 2, make primary changes. Choose your primary focus color based on your work style: blue, green, or purple. Apply it to one big element: wall, desk mat, chair, or main digital background. Remove or reduce colors that clash with your desired state, especially strong reds in focus zones if they make you feel tense. In week 3, optimize accents. Add one energy color and one rest color in small accents. Create zones: a focus zone, a creative zone, and a rest, reset zone if possible, even if they're just different corners or different digital setups. In week 4, master and teach. Lock in what works. Keep a simple note of when you feel best and what your environment looked like. Share your setup with someone, a coworker, friend, or community, and explain your color choices. Teaching it will make the system feel natural and automatic for you. Color psychology is not about decorating for pretty. It's about deliberately shaping the signals your brain receives all day long. Every wall, every tab on your screen, every object on your desk is sending messages to your nervous system. Right now, you know which colors support focus, energy, trust, appetite, and rest. You know how to map those colors onto your workspace with a simple 60-30-10 structure. And you know how to design a personal color profile that matches your mind, not someone else's template. Here's your challenge. In the next 24 hours, change just one color in your environment: a background, a notebook, a lamp, or a piece of art. Then, for the next 3 days, pay attention to your mood, your focus, and your energy levels. Come back to the comments and share what you noticed. Which color are you changing first? Type it in the comments and add your personality type: analytical, creative, social, or leader, and you'll get ideas tailored to your situation. And if you want to go deeper into how subtle psychology shapes your decisions, check out the videos on dark psychology and negotiation tactics next. Hit subscribe if you're serious about building a mind and environment that work for you, not against you. Because your brain is always listening to your environment. Now, you know how to speak its language, one color at a time. Thank you for watching.